ties him up. Big clothesline over the top. And Undertaker, what's he got in mind here? Runs against the ropes, goes flying over the top and takes Vader down. Welcome to Sunday Morning Wrestling. I am your host, Wesley, and kicking off today's show we have Bobby Baker defending the YouTube Championship again, but this time it's against Crush. We also have last week's Cash in the Attic winner, The Undertaker in action, and also the new Women's and SMW Men's Heavyweight Champion are both in action later on this morning. But let's focus on this action. Crush taking it to the YouTube Champion. Big elbow drop early on. Goes for the quick cover. Can Bobby Baker kick out? He can. Crush trying to get this one over and done with too soon there. Bobby Baker did look in trouble, and Bobby Baker still in trouble as Crush throwing him around the ring. Crush picked Bobby Baker back up. Elbow misses. Nice kick to the leg. Bobby Baker springboard off the ropes. Misses the head takedown though. And Crush back on top. Big headbutt taking Bobby Baker back to the mat. Nice. Jumping leg on Crush there. And again on the elbow. And Crush really taking it to Bobby Baker. Now Bobby Baker in great form recently, taking the belt off Andre 2 weeks ago with the Giant Slayer, beating Tatanka last week, and Bobby Baker kicks out again. Bobby Baker got no offense in this match so far though. See those guys in the background with Undertaker t-shirts on. They will be happy. He's going to be in action later. Cash in the Attic winner last week. Make sure you go check that out, guys. What a match that was. Crush sending Bobby Baker into the corner, and Bobby Baker in a lot of trouble. Crush, the bigger man, all over him. Snake Eyes in the corner. And then trying to take him up and over. What's he doing here? Bobby Baker fighting out of it though. Bobby Baker trying to get a foothold in this match. Dips under, gets the head scissors, and goes for a round and round and round. Taking Crush down, and now Bobby Baker back up to the top rope. Calling for Crush to get to his feet. What's Bobby Baker got in mind? Big Hurricane Rana. No, Crush catches him and sends him face first into the mat. Crush in control. Bobby Baker in a lot of trouble. Can the champion kick out? Yes, he can. Bobby Baker holding on. We have seen the grit and determination of Bobby Baker in the past when he was tag team champions with the Brotherhood, but here comes a choke slam from Crush. Up high he goes and down he goes. Surely this one is over, but Crush not going for the pin. Ties Bobby Baker back up. Hangs him off the top rope. And now Crush. Oh, lovely kick to the head from Bobby Baker. Bobby Baker trying all he can to get back into this. Ties Crush up. Sending him into the corner. Maybe looking for the Giant Slayer. Takes Crush out. Kicks the knee. We know what's coming. The Giant Slayer has been hit, and that is pretty much Bobby Baker's first offensive move in the match. And Crush kicks out. Bobby Baker can't quite believe it, picking Crush back up to his feet. Is the damage done? Takes him up. Nice suplex takedown there. And now Bobby Baker not going for the cover though, not thinking he's done enough. Maybe going for the Giant Slayer again. Goes to that same corner, takes the knee out. The Giant Slayer for a second time. Surely this one is enough. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. And Crush kicks out somehow. Bobby Baker can't believe it. Bobby Baker now with a big right hand. Vicious rights to the face. And now big boot to the back. And Bobby Baker going high risk up on the top. Crush is out of it. Big splash off the top rope from Bobby Baker. He's got the cover. He's got the leg hook. Crush struggling. Crush can't kick out. And Bobby Baker gets the victory. And Bobby Baker, another title defense under his belt. And look at that. Bobby Baker. It did take 2 Giant Slayers though. But Crush finally down for the 3 count. Bobby Baker is still the SMW YouTube champion, and look how happy he is. What a roll that man is on at the moment. Good stuff from Bobby Baker. And next up, guys, we have the SMW Women's Champion, the new Women's Champion in action. We have Wendi Ritcher going up against Misty Blue. Wendi Ritcher beating Bertha Faye last week. Again, go check that out. Referee rings the bell. Misty Blue ties up Wendi Ritcher, sends her into the corner. Misty Blue looking for the running Bulldog out of the corner, maybe. Hits the running Bulldog. No. Misty Blue up top. Misty Blue calling for Wendi Ritcher to get to her feet. Big spinning arm drag takes Wendi Ritcher across the ring. And now Misty Blue, is that enough to get the win over the new champion? No, it's not. Misty Blue looking good so far in this match. Big boot to the lower back. Springboard moonsault misses. Wendi Ritcher scouted it, saw it coming, back up to her feet, hits a big DDT. And Wendi Ritcher kicking. Misty Blue picks Misty Blue up. Takes a step back though, not a smart move from the champion. Maybe Bertha Faye knocked a few screws loose in her head last week. She doesn't seem on her game, and Misty Blue with a Hurricane Rana. Great move from Misty Blue, and now the big right hands crashing down on the head of Wendi Ritcher. Misty Blue enjoying herself. Calling for Wendi Ritcher. Wendi Ritcher, nice knee, some big chops to Misty Blue. Big boot to the face takes her down. Now Wendi Ritcher, she goes for a ride, over the top she goes. Now Wendi Ritcher picking Misty Blue back up, lovely drop kick. Wendi Ritcher now in control of this match. Just the 2 count though. Misty Blue staying in this match for the time being. And Wendi Ritcher lining her up. Looking for the Ritcher driver, but Misty Blue, elbows to the head. The Ritcher driver not hitting. The sunset flip from Misty Blue does hit though. Goes for the cover. Surely. Has she got it? No, she hasn't. Wendi Ritcher kicking out. And now Misty Blue up on that top row. Big splash off the top. We just saw Bobby Baker win with a big splash like that. Is it enough for Misty Blue? No, it's not. No, it's not. Not quite enough there. Misty Blue picking Wendi Ritcher back up, ties her up. In the corner she goes, kicks into the midsection, ties her up again, leg goes over that middle rope, taking the leg out of Wendi Ritcher. Misses the roundhouse kick, Wendi Ritcher ducked it, nice drop kick. And now Wendi Ritcher with the cover. Not enough. Misty Blue staying in this one. Misty Blue, a great competitor here in the women's division. And now Wendi Ritcher setting up the Ritcher driver. Hits it. Can she get the 3? Leg is hooked. Surely this is enough, and it is. Wendi Ritcher, another victory under her belt. Again, beating Bertha Faye last week for the Women's Championship and then taking Misty Blue out today. Good performance from Wendi Ritcher and a good performance from Misty Blue, it must be said. She put a good effort in, but it just wasn't enough to get the victory. And then the Ritcher driver was hit. Wendi Ritcher, what a performer, what a women's champion. Right guys, now it's time for some tag team action. The Hart Foundation going up against the Heenan family, Andre the Giant and Rick Rude. Both of these guys former champions, going up against a former SMW World Champion, his tag team partner, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. And Neidhart taking ravishing Rick Rude into the corner, ties him up. Has that arm wrenched over the top rope, pulling at the arm. Now Neidhart in control, early doors, sending Rick Rude into that top turnbuckle, stomping on him down. Big choking boot in the bottom corner. Jim Neidhart in control early on. Nice boot to the back. And now Neidhart, he's got that jaw lock cinched in on Rick Rude. Andre obviously not bothered though. Andre not coming to make the save. Knows Rick Rude's got it under control. Rick Rude takes him over with a head drag takedown and then hits a neck breaker. Jim back up to his feet. Rick Rude takes him down again with a neck breaker from Rick Rude. Maybe just, you know, putting some pain on that neck joint for the Rude Awakening later on. Maybe trying to set him up. Now Andre in. Andre, the biggest competitor here in Sunday Morning Wrestling, a former SMW YouTube champion, standing on the guts of Jim Neidhart. Now goes for the cover. Is it enough? No, it's not. Now Andre, nice elbow to the lower back. And look at this, the size of Andre standing on Jim Neidhart again. And Andre in control. Andre now picking Jim up on his shoulder. Looks like he's taking him to the outside. Let's take another look at this. The elbow drop. And then using all of his weight on Jim Neidhart, crushing the body. And now Andre gets him in. Andre taking Jim Neidhart up. What's Andre got in mind? Andre has him onto the barricade. What a devastating maneuver. And Andre in control of Jim Neidhart, sending him across into the barricade. And Andre climbs calmly back into the ring. Not sure what happened to Bobby Heenan there. Maybe Jim Neidhart took him out when we were looking at that replay from Andre. Currently at an 8 count. Jim Neidhart back in the ring now though. Neidhart takes him down with a shoulder barge. And letting Andre make the tag to Rick Rude, probably not the smartest decision Jim Neidhart's made. Jim Neidhart takes him down with a clothesline. And now taking Andre over with a big chop to the chest, but Rick Rude going to town. Looking for the Rude Awakening and he hits it. He's hit the Rude Awakening. Is it enough for the victory? Rick Rude taking him to the middle of the ring. Bret Hart not even made an appearance in this match yet. And Jim does kick out. Jim Neidhart really needs to make a tag to Bret. Nice drop kick from Rick Rude. The ravishing one with a ravishing drop kick right there. The fans chanting for tag team wrestling. Now Rick Rude and Andre have got some team building to do. I think this is their first tag team match together, but Bobby Heenan in charge of them both, directing traffic. And Rick Rude wrenching the neck. And now tags Andre back into this one. Andre the Giant back in the ring, looking for the big elbow drop and the cover. And Jim Neidhart in a lot of trouble here. And Bret makes the break just in time. That's the first we've seen of Bret in this match. And Andre trying to chuck him over the top, but Rick Rude getting in the way. Andre has him up on his shoulder, takes him into the corner and throws him across the ring like he's a rag doll. And now Andre tagging in Rick Rude. Both members of the Hart Foundation down. And Rick Rude concentrating on Bret. Bret not the legal man. Jim Neidhart trying to punch Rick Rude, not hitting any of them though. And Rick Rude goes over the top. And now look at this from Jim Neidhart. Big clubbing blows to the chest of ravishing Rick Rude. What a brutal, brutal assault this is. And then Rick Rude goes flying over the top. But Jim Neidhart's not done. Gets Andre doing the same to Andre. These hits to the chest. And Andre in trouble. Jim Neidhart, what an animal this man has been in this match. Taking Andre down. Now Jim Neidhart going after Rick Rude. No, he's not. Bobby Heenan grabs Bobby Heenan. Got Bobby Heenan in a headlock. A big punch to the head. Maybe not a smart maneuver though. Rick Rude manages to get the better of him. Bret Hart still down and out on the outside. Jim Neidhart back up to his feet. Cameraman having a bit of a fit there. Not sure what was going on. Now Jim Neidhart taking Rick Rude up. Big power slam takes him down. Has the cover. Is it enough for the 3? Andre in, makes the break. Now Jim Neidhart, big clubbing blow to the chest of Andre. Smashing the arm against the canvas. Picks Andre up. Turns his attention to Rick Rude, looking for the camel clutch. He's got it hooked in. Bret Hart had no action in this match, and Rick Rude tapping. Andre dazed and confused, not happy that they lost, but Jim the Anvil Neidhart doing that whole tag team match on his lonesome. Bret Hart made one save, but Jim Neidhart coming out on top. What a man, what a performance. Next up, guys, we have the new SMW Intercontinental Champion in action, Mark Jones, taking on Ted DiBiase. Now, Ted DiBiase would like a shot at that Intercontinental Championship. This is kind of a championship eliminator. If Ted DiBiase can get the win, he will face Mark Jones next week for the Intercontinental Championship. But Mark Jones will not want that to happen as he sends Ted DiBiase flying over the top rope and finally does go after him. And since Mark Jones beat Average J in that tables match a couple of weeks ago, he has been on a roll. Ted DiBiase takes him down though. He is against a veteran of the game in Ted DiBiase. Ted DiBiase, an absolute monster of a professional wrestler. Taking Mark Jones into them steel steps, using his surroundings to his benefit. And look at DiBiase, knows he's in control of this. Well, you could still call Mark Jones a rookie, been wrestling about a year, and Ted DiBiase all over him, slamming his head back down on the mat. And now DiBiase, nice elbow drop to the chest of DiBiase. And even if DiBiase wins this by a count out, he still gets that shot at the Intercontinental Championship, currently at a 7 count. And both men make their way back into the ring. Well, I say that DiBiase taking his time still. And that's the thing about DiBiase, veteran of the game, taking his time. There's no rush in that man's mind. Takes Mark Jones into the corner. Big power slamming. We've seen this before, guys. The falling elbow off the second rope. Hits it right to the chest of Mark Jones. And now DiBiase, what's he got in mind here? Kind of a sleeper hold, cross-face, hooked in on Mark Jones. The $1 million cross-face is hooked in and Mark Jones in trouble. Maybe the last few battles have took it out of Mark Jones, but Ted DiBiase goes for the cover. Is it enough? No, it's not. Mark Jones staying in this one. The SMW Intercontinental Champion holding on for dear life. But Ted DiBiase in control of the big man. Nice elbow spear out of nowhere from Mark Jones. And is that enough to put DiBiase away? No, it's not. Mark Jones can't believe it, but that's pretty much been his only offense in this match. And now, Mark Jones got that maneuver in, a crossface of his own. DiBiase in trouble maybe. This is how he won the title, but DiBiase gets out of it. Again, veteran of the game, knows what he's doing. Knows how to get out of these maneuvers. Sends Mark Jones over the top and does follow him straight out to the outside. Not sure how smart that is, but DiBiase does know what he's doing. Sends Mark Jones straight into the ring. Maybe he just wanted him to have that 12-foot drop from the apron. And now going for the $1 million crossface again, it seems. This time the other side. Maybe he has more strength in that left arm. And Mark Jones is tapping. Mark Jones tapped out just like that. And Ted DiBiase will get a shot at the SMW Intercontinental Championship with that decisive victory over Mark Jones. And look at this, some disrespect being shown by DiBiase. DiBiase getting that dollar bill. And what's he going to do? We all know what he's going to do, guys. Straight into the mouth of Mark Jones. Next up, guys, here we have that Cash in the Attic winner, The Undertaker. The Undertaker gets a shot at the champion whenever he wants. He can hold on to that for as long as he wants. And he's going up against the former champion, Vader. And Vader gets him by the throat. Big gut punch taking Taker off his feet. And look at these fans in the back, all with their Undertaker tops on. Glad to see him back in Sunday Morning Wrestling. Big power slam. Runs against the ropes. Drops the leg on Vader. And now nice elbow drop from Taker as well. There is a crowd of Undertaker t-shirts. They're all here to see that man. They want him to become SMW World Champion once again. And Taker is on the top. Calls for Vader to get to his feet. Misses the shoulder barge though. Went too high. Miscalculated that one. And now Taker Russian leg sweep onto Vader. Picks Vader back up. Ties him up. What's he going to do to Vader here? Sends him into the corner. Head bounces off the post. And look at these big, vicious punches from Taker. Taking Vader down. And now that big boot from The Undertaker. The Undertaker refreshed. Had a break from wrestling. But now he is back. And he looked better than ever. Winning the cash in the Attic ladder match last week. Winning that contract. And now he's going to look to take out a former champion, but Vader not going to let it be so easy for him. Vader taking him to the corner. And now Vader using his weight against The Undertaker in that corner. And then look at that, throwing Taker across the ring. Vader in control. Raking the shoulder of The Undertaker, but The Undertaker takes his legs down. Now Taker picking Vader up, looking for a bit of old school maybe. No, just the arm bar. But then Vader fighting out some big punches from Vader. Nice overhand left. Big hip toss takes Undertaker down. And now Vader going to the top, maybe looking for the moonsault. No, hits the big splash instead. And Undertaker does kick out at 2. Vader can't quite believe it. He thought that big splash had crushed his ribs, but it hadn't. Undertaker stays in this one for a while longer. Hits the jawbreaker. Vader against the ropes. Undertaker now ties him up. Big clothesline over the top. And Undertaker, what's he got in mind here? Runs against the ropes, goes flying over the top and takes Vader down. Undertaker with the high-risk manoeuvres. We didn't see that before. He's adding more and more arsenal to his bag. And now Vader turns him around. Hits the back of The Undertaker. And again. Now Vader. Reverse DDT to The Undertaker. Nice boot to the head of Vader. Now Vader's arm goes crashing against the mat. Drops the elbow. Undertaker picking Vader up. Taking Vader back into the ring. Now Undertaker slowly gets in. Lining up Vader. Maybe looking for the tombstone pile driver. He's up on the shoulder. Pile driver's been hit, the tombstone's hit, the arms are folded, Vader is down and out, and The Undertaker has been victorious once again. A great win for The Undertaker, and he is back and better than ever, guys. He has not missed a step. The British Bulldog's in trouble. And talking of the British Bulldog, he is in action right now, taking on Big Daddy Cool Diesel. And now Bulldog beating Shawn Michaels last week for that championship. This is a non-title match, guys. Diesel a bigger competitor. Maybe this is why Bulldog picked him. Similar size to The Undertaker. Bulldog knows what's coming. He doesn't know when, but he knows The Undertaker is coming if he can hold on to the title long enough. And now Bulldog. Big clubbing blows to the big man kick to the midsection. Nice elbows from Diesel though, fighting out. Diesel ties up the Bulldog, taking him up. Sidewalk slam onto the Bulldog. And Big Daddy Cool in control, drops the elbow. And now Big Daddy Cool Diesel again, another elbow drop, and this time goes for the cover. Not enough. Bulldog kicking out at 1. And the champion Bulldog again had a rough run recently. Yes, he beat Shawn Michaels, he beat Vader the week before that to become #1, but the week before that he was in a 4-way Hell in a Cell match. Rage in a cage, as we like to call it here in Sunday morning wrestling. but he has been through the walls, drops Diesel off that top rope. And now picking Diesel back up to his feet. Ties Diesel up, sends him over the top. Diesel to the outside. And the Bulldog maybe just taking a breather here. Referee not letting him go out after him for some reason. The referee getting involved. If I was the Bulldog, I wouldn't be too happy about that. And now the Bulldog picking Diesel up. Big headbutt to the, I'm going to say the lower abdomen there. Looked a bit close to being a low blow, but we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. And now Diesel picking Bulldog back up. Diesel takes Bulldog into the ring and slowly gets up, but giving Bulldog time to get to his feet. Nice overhand right from Bulldog, taking him up for a pile driver. Hits the pile driver. And now gets the cover. Is this enough to put Big Daddy Cool down? No, it's not. Not quite enough there, guys. And now the Bulldog. Look at this strength from the Bulldog. Deadlifting. Big Daddy Cool up. Going for the running. Power slam. He's hit it. Surely this is enough now. And it is. The British Bulldog coming out victorious in his first match since becoming champion. And what a win for the Bulldog. Thank you for tuning in to Sunday Morning Wrestling. Don't forget to like the episode. And if you aren't already, please make sure you are subscribed and you've hit that notification button. I've been your host, Wes Lynn, and we'll see you right here, same time, same place next week on Sunday Morning Wrestling. And if you enjoyed that, guys, here is another video, and please do not forget to subscribe to our channel.